See, I absolutely understand that you have worked so much into creating this particular offer, like the course, the coaching program, the services. You put in your days and nights into bringing all of your knowledge together and creating this particular offer. But when you put it out there in the market, you're wondering why people are not buying it. What if I told you that people do not buy offers just because you created them? They buy it for this one thing and one thing only that I'm going to be sharing inside this video. Welcome to day 19 of the Offers Turnover Challenge. I'm so excited to have you over here. And if you have no idea what you're doing over here, is we are converting negative ROAS offers to positive ROAS offers, which we are running on Meta ads. What this means is that there are some offers that we are running on Meta or advertising on Meta that are losing money right now. And my goal over the next 60 days will be to get them most of the offers that we have running on Meta ads to positive ROAS. When I started, it was at 5% of all the offers, and then my goal will be to get to at least 60% of all the offers to positive ROAS. So without much ado, let's dive inside of day 19. Okay, so how does this work is that all of these MP, ZR, DMCP, D.St, all of these are clients, right? They are in different niches, they have different courses, and what my goal is to first strategize their offers, then second is optimize the funnels and optimize the ads and whatever is required to get the offers to start converting on cold ads, right? Which basically means on meta ads. So what I usually do is I do deep dives where I look at the numbers from the present data that we got from the recent marketing that we did, and I just suggest a few alternatives or few changes to get better results, and they work, right? So that's how it works, and yeah, so there are five things that we did today, and where we are going to be discussing about what is it that really sells people on your offer is inside of MP, which we are going to be discussing first, and then we are going to get inside of the other things. So let's get inside of it. The first one, for MP, he's in a really amazing niche, which is happiness, right? So it's a very unique niche, a very unique offer that I saw, and it was so amazing that throughout the page, the entire thing was really great. But I found this one thing that was killing the sales. Okay, so his offer is a $67 course, and then the landing page from where we are selling it is pretty simple. It's a sales page where people can put in their credit card information and pay for the course, and then they will get access to everything. So today I did a deep dive on it. So basically that means that I looked at the data to figure out what's working and what's not working, and to get some sales, right? I suggested a few things to get some sales. So let's get inside of the ads analysis. So right now the CPM is very low. CPM basically means what does it cost us to show our ads to like 1,000 of our target audience, and it's only $40, which is amazing, right? However, the ads are not performing up to the mark, because of which the CPC, which basically means that the cost to click on the ads, to get one person to click on the ad, is $3, which is a lot for this particular niche, because this is a mass offer where people, like everybody, is seeking happiness, right? So this is quite high. However, we do not need to touch it for now, touch the ad side, because the first thing that we always try to crack is the funnel side. If the funnel is getting even minimum sales, and we are getting like at least 0.5, 0.75 ROAS, then it's absolutely fine. We can go ahead and fix the ads if they're still not really good. Okay, so the first thing is to crack the funnel, and here are the funnel stats. For the landing page, we got 38 views. We only got one opt-in, which shows that there is something off inside of this landing page, that people are not connecting with. We got no purchases, so we spent $168 and got no result, right? So what can we improve? When I looked at the copy of the entire sales page, what I figured was it was a very coach centric. What does that mean is that obviously us as a coaches or offer creators, we put in so much time and effort into creating an offer or creating a course, right? And when we do that, we obviously think that yes, people will also perceive this as a very valuable course. However, they are speaking a different language in their heads. If they are viewing your offer for the very first time, they are not thinking about, oh, you put in so much time inside of this. But the one thing that they always think about is, what am I going to get from this, right? So when I looked at the copy of this entire page, what I found was the main headline was speaking about why the credibility of the coach, and how this course got into existence after spending so much time and effort, right? But when I came in, I suggested that let's not do that. Let's put it more audience centric and say, um, Stop the cycle of lost hope for happiness, losing work, family, and most importantly, yourself in the process. So now, when somebody reads that, they're going to be like, "Oh, that's me." That's when the landing page is going to connect with them, and then they are going to read further, right? So if they just come and the first thing that they're seeing is the credibility of the coach and why they are really good, then it's absolutely going to change and like completely destroy them getting even interested inside of the offer, right? So they won't even proceed to read the further things because what's in it for them? They are not clear, so they just get out, right? So that's why in the first section itself we need to show them why is it for them, and then they can go ahead and read through the entire stuff, right? So that's why I suggested a lot of copy changes and just change the verbiage from having a course to it being a program, right? Because you see, at the end of the day, they're not buying a course. Most of the people do not want to buy a course anymore because the market is absolutely saturated. However, when we structure it as a program, which is kind of like when we are going to be with you when you're doing this, then it's much easier to sell the offers on the front end. So the entire verbiage or the language of the page has to shift from our centric to the customer centric, right? To being customer centric. So I suggested several copy changes, just like all the CTA buttons, which were like buttons that are present on the landing pages that people need to click. It was just join the program, join the program, join the program, right? However, what I suggested was I change it to the section's value itself. So if it's talking about the results, then say, hey, yes, I want the same results for myself. Yes, I want to win myself back. Yes, I want to feel more at home. Yes, I want my happiness back. So all of this makes it much more relatable with them, and them saying, yes, I really want to do this. So we are going to be speaking the language that our prospects are actually saying in their minds, right? So that's how we can get better results, by simply moving away from what we want to tell people to what they want to hear from us, right? So what is it exactly? Now all of these changes that I suggested over here was based on all the things that we have been figuring out in the past few offers that we have been running, and based on that I suggested several things. So the first one was changing the verbiage, then changing the sticky section copy, which is the section that remains constant throughout the scroll, and then change the button actions, and then change the complete funnel section copy for the checkout part, where they are actually going to go ahead and check out for the offer, right? I just changed the entire verbiage inside of that, and I also suggested that, hey, let's do an A/B test where we are going to first send people from an opt-in form to the checkout page. Let's see if that converts better, or a two-step order form is going to convert better, right? So the immediate next step would be to just go ahead and complete the optimizations and relaunch the ads with the same budget. Okay, so what is it that people are not buying? Why is it that people are not buying your offers? Here's the thing. What we have been trying to do all the time as marketers, as coaches, as consultants, as the experts in our niches, what we do is we try to sell our own digital products, services, coaching programs, and all of that, because we are obsessed with our stuff, and that's absolutely natural. However, what we need to understand is that we are not selling our offers. What we are selling in reality is a result. Okay, at the end of the day, people want one thing and one thing only. What am I going to get from this as a result of joining a program, buying your service, getting you to do this particular job, or whatever it is, right? So for low ticket offers, it has to be some quick wins that they get, right? Like if it's an offer for like $7 to $47, like give them some kind of win like immediately, right? So why do they need to do what they need to do? We just need to show them that as well with the low ticket offer, and when we do that, we can sell them the mid ticket offer next, because now that they have tasted some kind of results on the front end, they would believe us more, and then they would be more interested in our mid ticket offer. This is where the how to's come in. This is where we are going to say, hey, here's how you can do this, here's how you can make more money, here's how you can save more money in taxes, and so on and so forth. And then for the high ticket offers, it's about the verge of real growth. So now they are ready to go to the next level, right? So we just take the mid ticket offer to the next level with a high ticket offer. And high ticket offers can cost anywhere between $2,000 to $10,000. For PVO offer, it's a complete transformation as an individual. So it's like, okay, let me give you an example. If we are a business coach and we are helping people go from zero to let's say $10,000 a month, right? That's like a mid-ticket offer can help people do that. Even a high-ticket offer can help people do that. You have a high-ticket $10,000 offer, you can help someone go from zero to $10,000 every single month. Yes, you can charge them for that because in a year they're gonna make 120 grand. So if they're gonna make that money, then you can charge 10,000. But PVO, where people will be paying you 20,000 plus, 25,000, 50,000, 150,000, or even more than that, it's about the transformation that they get. It's like the next level just goes to another level. You know what I mean? So they're not gonna make 10,000; they're gonna make $100,000 a month. So it's like quantum leaps. So that's where the PVO offer comes in, where they're getting real transformation. They're getting the complete mindset shift inside of a PVO offer. Let me give you an example in the affiliate marketing niche. So if you're an affiliate marketing coach, a low ticket program can look like a mini course on how to get your first sale in affiliate marketing, and then the mid ticket offer can be $297, how to get to your first $1,000 in 30 days challenge. So this is a 30-day challenge. High ticket offer can be like $3,000 offer, build your first automated affiliate system that prints cash while you sleep. And then a $10,000 offer or more is going to be the PVO, where you can offer them a 12-week boot camp, an entire affiliate empire boot camp that shows how you can run multiple affiliate offers in parallel without managing a big team. Charge you $20,000 for it, $30,000 for it. It's absolutely fine, because then you are helping them create something that is going to bring them much more value in the back end, right? So at the end of the day, they are buying a result. And if we are talking about our courses, that is why people are not buying your courses. If in the landing page all you're talking about why this course is amazing, why you need this course, and so on and so forth, but you're not even addressing the problem this course is actually solving. If we simply have that one shift on our sales pages, that's how we are going to start getting better results in whatever we sell, whether it's a call that we want people to book or whatever is it. It has to be about them more than it is about us. Okay, so that's why nobody is buying from you, and that's how you can get people to buy from you, by simply shifting your focus from us centric to them centric, you know. So that's what we did for MP. And I hope that lesson was valuable. For ZR, he is in a make money with physiotherapy niche, and then he has a $97 course. His ads was rejected. And then what I found out was that the $350 per session was mentioned inside of his videos. So what I suggested, let's just remove that. I think that's the reason why the ads are getting rejected. So by doing that, we can get better results for him. For DMC, I just shared with him the next steps now that his ad management was completed with our company. So what we said was, hey, your offer is going to convert pretty well. It's already been converting well. So let's go into the next phase where we introduce a premium value offer for your service, and then let's start getting calls booked in from the front end course, and you make the big money in the back end. Okay, so that's just what I suggested for DMC. For PF, I had some PVO clarity for her. Let's get inside of it. Excuse me. So the ads are performing exceptionally well for this particular offer. What I suggested was two scenarios. So this particular offer is not getting any sales right now, right? Because the offer is like $97, and we are talking about they making, like, helping people get into business class, right? Book business class tickets. She's in a really interesting niche, like booking business class tickets by just using your credit card scores and so on. But what I suggested was, okay, if we are giving them so much value, let's change the price to $197. That will be one approach. And in order to crack this, even if we crack like 1.5x ROAS from the ads, we would need 152 sales to make $10,000 profit in a month, right? But then what I suggested was, since they are in such an amazing niche, which is kind of like in a make money niche approach, where there can be business people who like entrepreneurs who want to fly business class, but they cannot do it themselves. So we can have a done for you approach and create a $15,000 to $25,000 program for them, and we have them book a call after they purchase a front end offer at $97, and then we get them to buy this 15K offer, and then we would just need one or two sales maximum in order to crack the 10K per month. So I just suggested this to the client, and I'm pretty sure we are going to get the response. So we recently applied this strategy with one of the clients, and he did not even have a 5K offer. he has a $2,000 offer, and then he is sitting at 3x ROAS on cash collected, right? The revenue is his next level, but then cash collected, he's sitting at 3x ROAS. And then he has a SaaS offer that he got a purchasers to subscribe to a $397 membership, which will be pure profit as well. Okay, so this worked for this particular client. If you want to know who this is, it's ML. You can find out like tomorrow maybe, where we are going to be discussing about his results again. But yeah, I mean, this is working out pretty well. So that's why we suggested that to PF, since she has the capacity to create a premium value offer. And then for D.St, I simply created an offer for them. And for D.St, he's in a really interesting niche as well. So let me get inside of D.St. And then, yep. So he's in an amazing niche. He's in depression, inflammation niche, and he helps people cure depression. And then he has a $197 course. So our goal will be to set up a VSL with checkout for him, and then a confirmation page, right? So we're gonna sell this course to a VSL, and then here's a funnel flow, and then the course will be $197 program, and then the upsell will be to have people book a call with him so that we can sell a $10,000 program. So this is it. This is what we did for day 19. Let me know in the comment section if this video was absolutely helpful to you, and if it was, then share with your biggest takeaways. For me personally, the biggest takeaway was this client-centric versus us-centric mindset, where we need to understand that it's at the end of the day, they are buying the offer, right? So if we do not make it about them, they're not going to make it about us and purchase the course, right? Nobody wants to just pay us money so that we become happy. They're buying something to get something back. It's always a transfer of value, okay? For them, it's a transfer of value. For us, it's an exchange of money. So at the end of the day, make it about your audience, make it about your people that you're trying to serve, and you will get much better results as we are getting. So we are going to see how this particular client is going to perform. MP, I'm pretty excited about his niche, and I'm going to keep you posted in the upcoming days, and we are going to be seeing you on the next one. Till then, keep creating for a change.